Sometimes it seems like we live in a world where people don't want to get to the next stage anymore. Sometimes it seems like we live in a world where we'd rather just stay 17. We're fine with other people paying for us. We're fine with other people being responsible for us. We're fine with other people making decisions for us. That drives me nuts. If that's the way people want to be, that's their call, but it drives me nuts. We'll no longer be like immature children. We won't be tossed and blown about by every wind of new teaching. Well, I don't know. I saw someone on TV that said. We'll not be influenced when people try to trick us with lies so clever they sound like the truth. You know, when people on the news tell the church, well, you don't need to meet together. What's the difference? That's just the way you're used to doing it. Maybe you should try something different. Don't meet together. And I'm thinking, that's funny because God very clearly says in the Bible that we're supposed to get together and support each other and encourage each other. Oh, but it's not safe. And then very inconvenient people said, why is it safe to go to Home Depot? Why is it safe to go to a football game? But we'll just suck that stuff up, no problem. When we're immature like children, we get confused every time somebody tells us something different. We get confused every time somebody tries to trick us with lies. And lies that sound like the truth, well, by definition, a good lie sounds like the truth. But funny, doing the work of the ministry, building the church, is how we mature. It's how we grow up in the Lord. It's how we stop being immature little kids. It's how we finally find stability in an increasingly crazy world. And it's how we quit getting tricked by our enemy's lies. Why does the world seem like it's filled to overflowing with whining, crying little babies that are constantly being blown around, constantly fooled by obvious lies? Maybe so many are immature because we're not doing the work of God's plan. We're not focused on His purposes. We're focused on us and what we want. Maybe it's because we've forgotten that we were created and called by God for something so much bigger than me. I've said for years, if I'm the center of my own universe, I live in a very small place. But Bethel, we were created and called by God for something so much bigger than us. Working with God, doing His plan, doing His purpose. He picked us. He created us to do exactly that. And we can do it. And I got to admit, I think that's pretty cool. The fact that God wants to use us to affect the world we live in is pretty cool.